Hello world, it's Biti, your Bitcoin trading informant. Here's your English update for Bitcoin. What's going on? We have a really nice target. We have a really nice pattern. I will show you this in this quick update. So guys, turbo update for Bitcoin. Let's go. We are under 10 minutes, I promise. System activated. So let's start really quick. What's going on with Bitcoin? We are in the 4-hour time frame. We saw a bad dump to the downside, and now I can see a nice pattern. Guys, let me show you a line on the 4-hour time frame. You remember every candle is 4 hours. A line from the lowest low to the lowest lows here to the downside is this line, okay? And the next line from the highest point to the next highest point to the lowest highest point is this one. And now you can see this, let me show you what it is. It is a really nice pattern. It is a bullish pattern, guys. And we have really nice targets to the upside. I know it, everything is going down. But when is the best time to buy Bitcoin? If the streets are bleeding. Yes, of course, for the moment the streets are bleeding. So guys, this is the descending broadening wedge. The descending broadening wedge has really nice targets to the upside, and it has an Elliott wave in the middle. So we can see here the Elliott wave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and after this maybe we can break out to the upside. The upper side of this one is the ascending broadening wedge. It is a bearish target. So the descending broadening wedge, what we are building now, is a bullish target. And I think it is possible that we are now on wave number 4, that we saw wave number 4, and that we are going up to the upside from this point. So how to trade this? Let me show you this in this update, how I am trading this descending broadening wedge. It's not a really big thing, guys, but it's important for you. It's important for me to show it to you. So now let's start with this one, guys. Here is our descending broadening wedge on the 4-hour time frame. It is, sorry guys, it is the 1-hour time frame. It is the 1-hour time frame. Every candle is 1 hour and not 4 hour. So I see it now. Now, okay, let me start with the next thing. Let me start with the Elliott wave theory. You know it, you can see it here, descending broadening wedge, down going Elliott wave theory 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So the first wave is going to the upside, the next one to the downside, and so on and so on. Let's draw it. Let's draw the Elliott wave. We are starting from the downside to the upside. We have the wave number 1, wave number 2, that's wrong, wave number 3, doesn't matter, wave number 4, and wave number 5. The wave number 2 was this point, this lowest low. After this, the next wave to the upside, lower high. After this, the next wave to the downside. Now I think it's possible that we made wave number 4, and I think it's possible that we see now a nice and clear upgoing Bitcoin price. I know it, everything is going down. I know it, everyone is telling us we're going down, but it is possible to make a little trade to the upside now. Where is wave number 5? Where is the end point? I can't tell you this one. I think 19,700 is a good price, but it's not possible to tell you where we will hit the line to the upside, if we will hit the line to the upside. But for a nice help, we can make this Fibonacci, and we can see the Fibonacci is here on 0.236. We can see this one here, 19,300. That's the first Fibonacci. After this, we need to go over 0.382, 19,900. So it's also possible to see wave number 5 to this point or to this point, but it's not so important. The important stuff is we need to break out from this wedge. That's the really important thing. Here, wave number 4 with a long wick to the downside was a nice buy opportunity in my opinion, and this descending broadening wedge is now going up to wave number 5. It is not impossible. So there is the first target. Let me speak about this. If we are now in a nice long position, I am now in a nice long position, I hope for a wave up to the upside, wave number 5. I hope for breaking this wedge, and I hope for target number 1. Why target number 1? Target number 1 is the highest point of wave number 1. So if we are going back to this, if we are drawing a line from the last wave here, from this wave number 1 to the right side, what can we see? We are perfectly on the 0.5 Fibonacci here. The 0.5 Fibonacci is on a price about 20,500. So in my opinion, this is now the next big leg. If we can make a leg to the upside, this is the first target we need to watch, because if we can break wave number 1, we will make a new high, and that's a really bullish sign. For the moment, everything is bad, I know it guys, but let me show you some bullish stuff. So target number 1 is 20,500. So if we can go over 20,500, what is the big final target for this really nice bullish pattern? I will show you guys. It's really easy. Let's go back to our picture. Let me show you this one here. Here is our picture, and we can see target number 1 is the highest point. Target number 2 is the point from the highest point wave number 1 to the lowest point wave number 4. So let's make a line. Highest point wave number 1 to the downside, to the wave number 4 to the downside, and we can use this line for our target number 2, breakout point wave number 5. We don't know exactly where we can break out, but this is really possible to see 19,700, 19,800, and after this, target number 2 would be a price about 22,300. Okay, so we have 2 targets. The correct target is possible to read if we are breaking out over the wedge, and this point is important for making the target number 2. For the moment, let me tell it, the target number 2 is 22,300, target number 1 is 20,500. So we can trade this really nice bullish pattern, guys. It is not impossible to see something like this. It is not impossible to see a descending, broadening wedge breakout. But also, guys, it's not impossible to see a price to the downside. And I have also a thing for this one, guys. I need to show you this, and I'm showing you my target to the downside since long time. For all guys, they are watching my videos. For all guys, they are watching my live stream. They know it. The target to the downside is really bad and really hard. Let me show you now. First of all, let's go out of this 1 hour time frame. Let's go out and let me show you this one before we start. Here's my live stream, guys. You know it, I'm streaming live 24 hours 7 days a week. You can see on the down right side the daily time frame, and you can see here W pattern. Possible, yes or no? This would be the bullish thing if we can break out of our wedge. Yes, of course, but, and there is a big but, before we watch this W pattern with a target to 31,700, we have a big but here, and this is on the 1 day time frame. It is a really big time frame, and on the 1 day time frame, I'm telling you, it's long time. Guys, attention, it's not impossible to make this M pattern. M pattern endpoint is the M pattern start point, and it is here about 10,000 US dollar. It's not impossible. So if we are trading this little leg to the upside against the trend, and yes guys, the trend is our friend. If we are trading this one here, we are trading against the trend. The trend is we are going down really hard, and it is always really hard to trade against the trend. But with a stop loss, it's not a big thing. We can make it, and we can also make it like this one. Here is the W pattern, guys. It is also possible to see something like this. W pattern endpoint is the start point, 32,000 maybe, like this one. And as you can see on my live stream, I have it also here on the right downside, the target 31,700. And the big question is, can we break out to the upside more and more? Will we see a double bottom here? Will we not go down lower as our lowest low, 17,600? That's a really big thing. We need to watch this. If we're going lower as 17,600, we have big problems here. And yes, of course, why not to go down to 10,000? Guys, what do you think about this? It is possible to see a W pattern. Is it possible to see our nice trade to the upside, or do you think no, we are going down now really hard? 4 hour time frame for the moment, guys, you can see on the 4 hour time frame we have still here a death cross. That's the last thing what I'm showing you on this video. We have a death cross, and what can we see? We saw a really hard fight here. Green line with the red line. It should be a golden cross, but no. The bears go down. The bears won the fight. The bulls lost the fight, and you can see the green line is still under the red one. We can't see a cross, and we're going down again. Now the next try for the fight to the upside, and you can see we are building still lower highs and lower higher lows, and that's a big thing for the moment. But let's trade against the trend. Why not with bulls? With balls of steel. Guys, thanks for watching. Have a nice time. 10 minutes are over. I promised you we are under 10 minutes. Okay, we are. Let's go. Bye-bye. Not a financial advice. Ciao, guys.
System activated.